Hey, so I know last week I did a day in the life of training. This week I'm going to do a week of training and really just focus on my training sessions to kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing right now. So today I have a brick workout, and a brick workout is basically when you do the main workout on one of the disciplines and then a short, easy transition into the next. So generally bikes or bricks are when you do your bike session and then you follow it up with an easy run. So I did a 20-minute warm-up on the bike, then 45 minutes. It said to be in zone 3. I was just not getting in zone 3. I don't know how, because usually my heart rate will get up there really fast. It got up into there one time, but I don't know what's going on. So just kept paddling and just kept increasing the intensity or the resistance on my bike. And then I'm finishing up now with a 10-minute easy spin and going over to the treadmill immediately after this for a 15-minute run. Okay, so it's Monday and I just pulled into the gym where the pool is. So far I've done like all of my workouts like exactly how they've been programmed. And just so you know, I'm not working with a coach for this. I'm actually just working off of a book I've got, which I'll show later, like I don't have it with me. And then like also there's like a Half IronMan training plan that was downloadable off of like the triathlon.org website or something like that. I'll look it up too. But today it has me doing like 3,000 meters, and I just don't know if I have time to do all of that because, you know, this is my lunch break and I don't think I can do 3,000 meters with rests and everything inside of an hour. So it's just not going to be possible. I'll do what I can. I will probably have to cut down on the amount of like pulling and kicking that I have to do because it has me doing like 200 meters of each. And then a 200 meter regular swim, and then 6 50s, and then 3 rounds of a 400 meter swim, and I think and then like a 200 meter kick, and then a 200 meter cool down. So I just don't think I can do all of the kicking. I don't think that's going to be possible because kicking takes so long just because you can't use your arms and it just takes forever to do just 25 meters. So I don't think I'll be doing all that kicking, but I'll keep you updated. I've just given up on looking good at any point in my life during this training because there's not enough time for me to like do my training, shower, make myself look good because I'm gonna have to do it all over again. So right now I just look like some like 80s hair band guitar player. So yeah, originally I looked back at my plan. I was supposed to do 200 meter swim, 200 meter kick, 200 meter pull, then 6 times 50 meters, then 3 rounds of 400 meters with a 100 meter kick, and then a 200 meter easy. So what I did was I did 200 meters to swim, then I only did a 50 pull and a 50 kick, then I did 6 times 50, then I did 3 rounds of 400, and then a 50 kick, a 50 pull, and then a 200 meter. So I really just took out like the kicks and pulls for the majority. I think I was supposed to do 500 meters of kicking and 200 meters of pulling. I did 100 meters of pull and 100 meters of kick. So sometimes you just have to change it to go with what fits your schedule because I do have a 9-to-5 job that I do have to prioritize. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so it's Tuesday. I have a 75-minute run. This will be the longest run I've ever done in my life as far as time goes. I am probably going to set it at a 5.0 on the speed, which is about a 12-minute mile, I think. And so therefore, I will probably end up running just a little over 6 miles by the time it's all said and done. I'm a little bit frustrated right now, not having to do with the training. Still liking training. Training's good. It's the fact that I'm having to start a YouTube channel all over again. And there goes my dog. She don't care. I had another channel, which many of you may have been subscribed to. I mean, it was like I only had like, 480 some subscribers maybe. And I received word that my YouTube channel was being removed because of harmful or dangerous content. Now, mind you, if you know me, whether you know me personally or you follow me on social media, I do not post harmful or dangerous content. I really don't know what they're talking about. They did not give me any type of explanation besides that reasoning. They did not specifically mention which video did that. I mean, all of my videos are about like travel and fitness. So I really don't know what they're talking about. I did make a short about 2 months ago when Charlie Kirk got killed about how we should condemn political violence on both sides. And it wasn't okay, and it should never be celebrated, no matter which side of the aisle you find yourself sitting on. So I really don't know what's going on with YouTube. It said that your channel could be removed if you got 3 strikes. Well, I never got 1 strike, and so I don't know what they're talking about. So anyway, just venting a little bit there to you. I am getting ready to do my run. I'm stretching right now, and yeah, we'll see you on the other side.
Later in the day. An after picture so you can see like.
Also, during my runs, during my bikes, during my strength sessions, which I've not been doing a lot of, I drink EAAs from 1UP Nutrition, and I'll put the code down here too, so you can save some money if you need some supplements, and they have got a huge selection too. So give it a try. Okay, no, guys, go play. No, go play. I know you want to lick on my sweat, but that's not gonna happen. Okay, so 75-minute run is done. I did have to make a few quick stops. One for, to go to the bathroom real quick. Another one to stop and put my hair back. And then I did stretch out my right soleus because it was really pumped. And usually that doesn't happen unless I've not been running for a long time and I start back. But for some reason, it's pumping up today. I am taking my shoes off because I know that the second toe on this foot, I'm gonna end up losing that nail. I just know I will, because it was hurting. I think I'm gonna go back. So I've been running my longer runs in these Nikes. I forget what are they called? Vaporflies. I was a big fan of them, and now I'm not so much anymore. That I got those Asics and have been running in those. Those right now are just my favorites. So according to my treadmill, when I did take a break also to return an email, that took a couple of minutes. So I ran about 30 seconds extra, so 75 minutes, 30 seconds. According to the treadmill, I ran 6.25 miles. According to my watch, my Polar, I ran 6.76 miles. So, and the thing is, this Polar, I switched over from the, the Vantage, I always forget, to another one. I'll put it right here, because I always forget the model names, but this one is a lot less forgiving than the Vantage was, and so I really like it when this one reads higher than the treadmill, because the Vantage would always read less than the treadmill. I always like to have those about, the same, or at least go by what the treadmill is saying. But now I am just going to do some core, not core, as in sit-ups and stuff, but stability work, because also during the run, I could feel my sciatic, which I was having issues with a couple weeks back, about a month back, have some issues with my sciatic nerve. So I'm gonna do some workouts or exercises for that, and then take a shower and eat because I'm super hungry. Okay, so today I'm going to modify my workout because that second toe on my right foot is really bothering me. Originally, I was supposed to do a 40-minute bike and a 30-minute run today. And so what I'm going to do is I don't want to irritate that toe anymore, so I'm just going to do the bike and then follow it up with some weight training because I've not done any weight training this week. And if you know anything about me, I do love to train with weights, so I'm going to do the bike and then follow that up with an upper body workout. So that's what we're doing today, and that's something that I really do like about triathlon training, is that you don't just have to do one type of workout. You do have the flexibility to move things around to fit your schedule or to fit, you know, what's going on with your body at that point. So I really do like that, and so that's what we're going to do today. So I do most of my training, well, almost all, actually all of my training right now indoors. Starting out on the bike, you know, it's just going to be like a zone 1 to zone 2, 45-minute bike, and then go into the upper body. I'm sure the sweatshirt will probably last about 5 minutes because I just started, and then the hair in the ponytail, it's probably going to go to a bun. That's just the way it usually goes with me.
Watch me suffer.
Okay, so I'm just getting ready to go to the pool finally. Going about 3 to 3.5 hours later than I normally go just because of work stuff. But I'm going to use this as my lunch break. And I do have my workout, if you can see it. I don't know if it'll zoom in on it. There it is. Got my workout. I wrote it down and put it in a plastic baggie. That way I can have it on the edge of the pool. But I'm going to end up doing about 2,200 meters total. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Okay, so I just finished my swim. I did have to cut it a little bit short because I'm running late on time. Like, I have to get back to work. So I ended up doing 2,050. No. 1,850 meters. I had to cut it short, so that kind of sucked, but swimming is so hard for me. It really is so hard. But I mean, I feel like maybe I'm getting better at it. My son's girlfriend is a swimmer in college, so she kind of did some drills with me to kind of show me how to make my swimming more efficient, and that's been really helpful. But here's what my numbers, here's what everything looked like. It does look like I swam shorter than what I just said, and it's only because fitness watches, whether it's a Polar or a Garmin or whatever, they don't track meters when you're just kicking. Like whenever I have to hold on to the little float and just kick, unless your arms are moving, it's not tracking it. So I did do 100 meters of kick, which are not logged on here. So, but back to work. Tonight is date night at a movie, so no training on Friday. Okay. So in case you didn't hear what I said, Zach and I went to a movie last night. So I took yesterday, Friday, as my off day. It's Saturday now. It's not feeling great, but I'm going to do like a light 50-minute run or easy 50-minute run. And then tomorrow, Sunday, just basically move Friday's workout to Saturday, Saturday's workout to Sunday, and just took Friday off. So that's what we're doing now, just a 15-minute easy run.
Ruined the handlebars, especially the tape that's wrapped around here on the bar. So it just protects that.
Okay, so the 15-minute run is done, and now I'm going to do a little bit of rowing and maybe some core, and then got chores and stuff to do today because it's Saturday. Yay!
You go as long as you want. I was curious.
Okay, so a little bit about how things are going right now. They're actually going good. I am about 6 months out from the race, and I like to watch, YouTube videos while I'm, fitness vlogs while I work out, which is kind of what inspired me to start my original channel that YouTube took down. So, which is basically what inspired me to kind of YouTube and vlog. And, I listened to a girl today who documented her 70.3 training from a couple years ago, and she had a very good comment. I don't know if she came up with it or someone else did. But she said, I am not training to compete, but I'm training to complete. And that's kind of where I am right now as far as like what my goals are for this race. And because, which is very hard for me to think that way, because anytime I compete in something, I compete to win. But because this is so outside of the realm of anything I've ever done, I just want to finish it. I want to finish it. My ultimate goal is to finish it, without stopping. I would love to finish it without, walking, without, stopping, to do anything, to rest. That's my ultimate goal. As far as times go, I have no idea. This is going to be like something to establish a baseline for me. So that's kind of where I am. And I have one more workout tomorrow, and then we start the next week of training. So yeah, it's kind of how things are. Okay, so I just started my last workout of the week. It is an hour and a half bike followed by a 15-minute run, and that's called a brick workout, where you do one discipline followed by the next. I guess technically you could do a swim to a bike, but generally when they talk about a brick workout in triathlon, it is a bike followed by a run. So I'm doing a 15-minute warm-up and then an hour at zone 2 to 3. Every 10 minutes I will do 8 seconds out of the saddle, so that means like sitting with my butt off of the seat, followed by a 15-minute cool down, and then the 15-minute run. Then following that, I will share the totals for the week. Okay, so I wanted to give you the final data on the last week of training. For my swim, I swam for a total of an hour and 50 minutes and a total of 3,850 meters. I ran a total of 2 hours, 20 minutes, for a total of about 12.6 miles, just whatever that's what my watch said. And my bike was 2 hours, 17 minutes. I did not track distance because I did it all inside on the trainer or on the bike indoors. And then strength session was only about 45 minutes. Total time training last week was 7.2 hours. So I guess, yeah. So, yeah. That was my time spent training in the last week. And so that's what we did. And I would love to know if you have any other ideas for future videos, questions you have, things you want to know about, positive or constructive criticism for future videos. But I appreciate you. And if you don't mind, please like, share, subscribe. It helps get my channel back out there and helps me build back up. So I appreciate everything and have a great week.